Alright guys, thanks for watching. This is Larry doing another twos game analysis. Again, these guys I'm watching are way better than I am, GC, SSL, but they should be doing very simple mechanics, nothing crazy. The idea is that even a gold player and higher can imitate what they're doing in general. So what you should be looking at is their positioning. Um, the way they're rotating, how player one and player two are interacting with each other. Okay, so I'm going to show a point of view of each player, at least the orange team, because they are definitely experienced. And let's look at how they move, look at the mechanics that they use. For example, he waited for that blue team to push the ball and then he took it. He did a front flip and he's now taking a boost. Okay. And you notice how the second man is not coming up for the ball. They're just using the first man right here for an opportunity. The second man is just back just in case. And once again, the first man is going for the ball while the second man is in net and right there. So that's the strategy that they use. So it's called like a natural rotation, for example. I'm just want to provide you the information for free. It's a free game. Um, it's publicly available information. So here you go. I just don't know if it's easily accessible for everybody, hence my YouTube. Okay. Just try to pop. And don't worry, I'll do a top-down view of this also. You see how the second man is in goal and this pops it out. And that's part of the strategy too. And first man's there, so second man just sits in goal and just kind of waits for the most part. Okay, we see that he goes up here. I shouldn't be talking before it happens because this is the first time I'm watching it the same as you guys. Hopefully you guys saw my game one YouTube. I put a lot of effort into that and hopefully it helps you guys. So if I can give you another example to follow, because not every game is the same, but a lot of the situations are the same. So if you could practice the situations and the scenarios, you can feel more comfortable. See how he side flips that? That's very important. He's faking and he does a flick. See how they're giving each other space. And second man's kind of in the center there. That was kind of big. He doesn't really go off to the side too much. He just stays center in general. See how he stays mid here? He just waits and he's patient. They're not ball chasing, they're being patient, and that's very important. And again, I'm just showing you the videos. This is like a Rocket League system. This is a Rocket League philosophy on how to Rocket League. So you notice how the second man's just in goal still, while the first man's doing a lot of the work. Because he still has boost, there's no need to rotate. and he's around the ball. So you see how the second man's in net, and now he goes out because the ball was hit right towards goal. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. That's player one point of view, and then I'll do player two point of view for the orange team. Okay, so this is the second player's point of view. I wrote down some notes after watching certain like educational YouTube videos that are good to do. Just trying to make it easy for everyone. Some huge takeaways are don't dive in and get yourself out of position. You'll notice in these games none of them are super committing or over committing. Single jump for low 50s and wait for the enemy to challenge you. So as they're, especially on defense, as they're challenging you, just wait and single jump and you should win the 50s. That was my understanding. If you can, force the opponents in the corner. Okay. Because your corner is safe. For the most part, it's definitely better than being in the middle. And if you can in twos, try to be as close as possible to them without overcommitting as first man. Okay. And from another YouTuber, I checked some advice, and here's the list. If the ball is closer to the opponent, then you wait. Okay. And if the ball is rolling next to the ground, on the ground, then you can go. Okay. Because there's no threat. But if the ball is bouncing, then there's a threat. Then you might consider to not go. Give space between the opponents, but not too far. And you want to hit the ball to a location where there is space on the field. There's always space. You just have to look for it. I'm plat, and it's hard for me to find space myself. I'm just relaying the information. Doesn't mean I could do it, but I just want to help you guys as I'm going to watch my own videos and help. Because, again, these information is from GCs and SSLs. I'm just putting it in a nice, simple list for you to read and follow. And in general, just practice tossing and hitting the ball towards the net with speed. Just continue practicing that, and that is a good rule of thumb. Okay, there's Coco training packs. There's free play. Just go online and look at free play drills, and also look at. I like to use pre-jump personally, and it tells you what is it. The training packs for each rank. That's what I do, and Coco training packs as well. So hopefully that helps you. All right. Let's see this guy. Let me go back to see if I missed anything important. Just wanted to give you guys that information. All right, let's see. See how he waits, and he's okay. He turned there. That was really smooth. Wow. I don't have the mechanics these guys have. He's waiting. See how he sits in net and he waits for the other guy. That flick is important in getting the ball high, increase the percentage. And you notice how the second man's just waiting patiently while the first man's doing a lot of the work. Oh, that was super clean. I definitely can't do that. Good shot. So he just waits in net while first man's there. He tries to get a bounce to make it dangerous, and it pops up. Nice hit out. He saw first man up, so he's just trying to defend. That's really good. I need to learn how to do those types of moves. Makes it look easy, obviously. Just keeping his distance. First man and second man. But you see how he side flips? That's important to do because the side of your car is longer than the front of your or the back of your car. Okay, see the demo? That was good. Helped a lot. Oh wow, super fancy. Okay. Yeah, this player is just fancy. He's in this particular player is an SSL, so I guess he's just trying to dumb it down as much as he can. But I don't think he can help himself. I've watched this guy play many times. See me, I would have just ran up as instinct and just boomed that ball. But it's good that this guy has patience. Patience is important. Sometimes you just wait and be in a good position and let the ball come to you. See how he just doesn't bang it off the wall? He lets it bounce down. And you see how they do that 50 there? That's important too. Great, great hit. Wow, that's insane. Okay, that was good. That was player two, and then we're gonna do the top down. All right, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. All right, guys. This is the 2v2 point of view. Just looking at it from the orange perspective, and I'm showing it this way so you can see that the orange when the orange team goes into net and whatnot, you can visually see it. All right. So second man's in net. First man is still going after the ball. Second man hits it, and then the other person goes in net to wait. Then they have a better position, and then the other person's in net. Are you guys seeing a similarity here? That as one person's up, the other person's in net, especially on defense. And you see how the second man comes up and basically stays in the middle area, just patiently waiting. They're not diving, they're not trying to ball chase. They're just there in the middle, waiting. Okay. And now you see how he went back in net, and first man's there. Okay, and you see how they had spacing there? That was really good. See how he's just waiting on the wall there patiently? He's not chasing the ball. That's important. Again, these are people way better than me. I'm just making the information available to you guys because we deserve good quality Rocket League too. How do I play this game? Is there a good example on how to play twos? Yeah, there is. Just look at this. Are these players who know what they're doing? Yeah, they're GC and SSL. How long have they been playing? Thousands and thousands and thousands of hours. Are they doing any crazy mechanics? No, they're not. Do I need to learn a double flip reset in order to be Diamond or Champ? Nope, not even Grand Champ. So you see how the second man's just waiting and the first man is just... They're trying to keep the ball in the corner because the corner's safe, once again. So you see how first man's there and second man's just kind of like in the middle, just waiting again for any type of potential scenario. I like to watch these videos myself because it helps remind me of where I should be. It gives me confidence that I'm playing the game right. I just want to find other people that follow the same philosophy and system because they made this system out available to people. You just have to follow it. Make your life easier. Enjoy Rocket League a little bit better with someone who wants to play the game properly and who wants to work together with the other teammates. And there's more than one way to play Rocket League, I'm sure. Not just one set defined way, but is there a way that I can work with my teammates? Is there a system that we can do things together? Yeah, here it is. I didn't make the system. I didn't develop the system. I'm just bringing the information out to you. Good hit. And I took out their names to protect their privacy. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Alright, this is the top-down view of the game. I already explained the game multiple times. I just wanted to show it to you guys here in case you wanted to see it from this point of view. Okay. Some people learn in different ways. And I'm showing it specifically from the orange side because that's the team that we should be looking at because they're very experienced and know what they're doing. Yep, they go in net. First man's there. See how he brings it to the side there? He doesn't just bring it directly to where the opponents are. He finds an open space and drives it to that side. It's important too. I didn't mention that in another video. how he rushes back. The second man rushes this back. This comes straight down the middle. The ball's in the corner, and they're not rushing it. They're not fighting it. They're just doing 50s and side flips. He sees an opportunity to do a demo that makes it a 2v1, so that's helpful in general. Good shot. The whole idea is if you look at the game 1 video and then look at the game 2 video, maybe there's something here that you're seeing that you just didn't see in the game 1. That's why I wanted to give you multiple examples. See the spacing? And second man's in middle, just waiting. Then he goes in net. See how he's just like in the center, second man, just waiting. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you learned something and liked it. If you like it, please like and subscribe. Thanks. Have a good day.